Didn't have a beard there. No beard. Beard.
Like 3 years ago now.
Oh, you've aged. Jazz will look the same when she's 69. What an age.
My best friend Katie just tagged me in this. So I was looking on Rightmove is the adult equivalent of looking through the Argos catalogue when you were younger. It's so true.
We take you on a lot of steps of our life, team, and I thought we'd take you on this one too. Not CrossFit related. We'll probably do some CrossFit in this episode. But Jazz and I have started house hunting. We're going to look at houses today. I have my favourite already from the Argos catalogue. We might be able to see that one today, but that's booked in for next Wednesday when we're back from Iceland. But we're going to go look at a townhouse today. We look like we're from here. Look, cowboys, cowboy music, cowboy.
What? Why is this a cowboy place?
It says Nashville on the back. There it is on the right.
Is it? This is the house that Craig wants.
We really like it, but we can't go and see it until next week. There's no viewings, so we just sat outside. I mean, it looks quite nice from the outside.
It does. Do you like the black charcoal, black maroon?
I like the black, I don't like the maroon. I like that brown. Hey, CrossFit. House hunting team is it's a funny one, you know, like the first house, we've never had our own place. We've always been with Jeff. Yeah. Where we're looking is literally like, where Jazz is from. It's like an hour and 15 away from Leamington, so we wouldn't train here, we'd train at the Lace Makers box because some of the houses that we're looking at are literally just around the corner. Basically, the reason why is because the houses up there, I mean, if you want the same thing down here, you're gonna have to pay like 100 grand more, which we don't have. Up there is more countryside, down here is more town. Down here is probably a little bit more hipster. Up there is like need new hips, if you get my vibe. But it's nice. And because we do most of our work from home, we want a room where I can literally have a really nice setup where I can pull like I can have like a green screen that I can pull down, I can have a soundproof room, I can have a drop down microphone. Jazz can start making some funny videos because she is really funny.
No, you just laugh at me.
And we love Faber, but we also love Lace Makers, so it's not really any compromise. We just have to drive an hour down if we want to come here, or 5 minutes to the box if we're there. Road to 140 bench, maybe a 150 bench. I'm gonna do dumbbells today. Dumbbell bench, 4 sets of 6 reps. Good thing about the dumbbells is that you work unilaterally, so both sides have to work instead of just being on the bench. If you want to get a big bench, don't always bench. And also, you bring a lot more stability in the joint. When you do dumbbells, don't bring your arms out to like 90 degrees. Keep them tucked in. You want to be at like a 45-degree angle. We're going to do this superset with the GHDs. One thing to keep the condition in my hamstrings and in my glutes, and what I found to actually relieve a little bit of pain in my lower back, is pretty much straight-legged reverse hypers. So I can get that good extension, which a lot of people recommend to help with disc bulges, getting that good hyperextension, but also try and keep that condition in the hamstrings. 6 heavy reps of the dumbbell, into 25, getting a good stretch, extending up, squeezing the bum and the hamstrings, getting that posterior chain. Also, for the comment yesterday, it called me a peacock with my new haircut. I prefer to call it the old man in a convertible haircut. I feel like it could just, at any moment.
You will go on my first whistle, contender! You will go on my second whistle!
Today's working weight, 45 kilos, 100 pounds. I thought I was only going to do 6, but it felt good, so I did 10.
Well, that's why I moved out the way, because
Yeah.
I thought you were going
Sorry.
to stop and then you carried on.
Well, you know, sometimes you just change mid-set when you're like this. We're just looking into the abyss. This one has dust all over it. It's an ancient artifact. It's the 50s. They're not really much used.
Not really.
60.
Not really much used.
They're not really much used in the CrossFit world.
Great English there, great.
What is this? I've seen these used by only the biggest boys in the world. For me today, this is too much. Can't find the 50s. It goes from 45, and then you got 155, 157 and a half, 160 and 162 and a half, and I'm thinking, stick with these. 10s it is. Just 2-minute holds. Just, I don't want to go like crazy long, but just keep the core braced and just hold on to the ball. The lightest sandbag in the box. Basically, team it is just concentrate on keeping the core tight and bracing. Isometrics, good for your back as long as it's not overloading it. 2 minutes on, 1 minute off, 5 rounds. What you want to focus on? What you want to focus on with the bag hold 2 team is you're not like this, letting the bag rest on you. You're in this neutral position. Shoulders over hips. If you hold the bag long enough in this position, there'll be a point where your core will be able to hold on. You're kind of just bracing it. It's what the muscles around the back are supposed to do, kind of stop the spine from moving, etc. It's not meant to flex, it's meant to brace. But you end up like this, like a dog trying to take a poo. Oh, it's terrible. Also team, this movement is great that if you ever find a lost puppy or lost 15 puppies, you can hold them for at least 2 minutes. Just think about it that way. If you ever find a, you know, baby tiger, hippo, depends on how much you hold, but...
Oh, it's worse when you laugh. This makes it harder when you laugh.
Oh, imagine there's a little baby hippo, James. I'd definitely hold on for more than 2 minutes if it was 15 puppies.
Jazz will put this bag down after a minute and go, oh. But if she had 45 kilos of puppies in her hand, she would walk the whole way home. Like 7 miles, or however far it is.
I would never let the puppies go.
She'd go, no, I'd never let them go. You'd be like that dude.
With the kittens behind him. Yeah.
I've not seen that one.
Team, if you are enjoying today's video, as always, smash that like button. Today is kind of like a hump day. It's Wednesday. All about the hump. I'ma do the hump, I'ma do the hump. But it's, you know, it's the day when we've talked about everything 20.1 and between the day that gets released of 20.2. So, gonna have to deal with the content that you get given today.
We're going to Iceland later.
We're going to Iceland. That's gonna be exciting.
I'm never letting them go. They're all my puppies. I want them all. They're my puppies. Looks a bit weird me looking down saying that, really, doesn't it? Oh. It's making my hamstrings hurt. Trying to find my squirrel.
Ever since Jazz followed Jill the squirrel on Instagram, and she knows that they can be tamed, there's one that runs around outside the box. The other day she gave it some nuts.
This morning, it was literally looking at the door, knocking, saying like, where's Jazz?
You know why?
She was.
I left it some cashews the other day.
What, did you leave it?
Some cashew nuts.
I thought you said cushion shoes.
Oh.
Why? Why?
I left the squirrel some slippers.
Why are you leaving your slippers? Some cushion shoes.
You
some
know,
cashews.
the house we went to see this morning, there was a Jill the squirrel in the garden.
Was it a sign?
It was a big fluffy
Have you
squirrel.
seen it? This morning she was literally back and forth.
Also the other day we saw a video and everyone picked up on the fact that the squirrel had the best 8-pack we've ever seen.
Yeah. Squirrel was shredded. I didn't believe it. I was like, somebody's having me on, and then I went back and watched the video. And I was like, that squirrel is jacked. So hench, mind out. Slow moving squirrel hunter over there.
Got to walk over the squirrel.
Say hi, Dad.
Yeah, see you long. So long. and I'll put the sign up outside, room to rent. I'm just having a little weight check here. So it's the Male 20 kilogram barbell, and I'm going to lift it up. God, it's about the same.
We're just going through that pre-travel. Have you packed enough or have you packed too much? Are you going to get stopped when you try and put your suitcase in?
I reckon that's fine. I reckon my top
Weight
end is
check.
what we-
Don't tell me you don't go through it. We all do. Don't forget to say thanks a latte. And team, on that incredible joke to end today, we are going to end today's vlog just because we're on our way now down to Heathrow. I want to get this up for you because for some reason the last couple of days I've done daily videos. Always on the grind. And I just want to kind of put this one up today. And so this video and what you've watched has happened today. That's pretty cool. The powers of the internet. Can you remember the Nokia 2210 when you couldn't even watch this on your phone? You just had to play Snake. Snake was way better than these vlogs. I feel bad for you guys. Anyway, Jazz is looking at homes on her phone. More with home finding and vlog and core rehabilitation in the next one, but in the coming weeks. But from now on, we will be in Iceland on the next video, so we'll see you then.
Exciting.
Ciao.
See you in the next
One.
Adios, amigos.
Adios, amigos. Adios, amigos.